God, I only did that once. All right. Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the slightly battered, original, the authentic, the sore, the aching, excuse me, the guy from Pittsburgh. And this morning I woke up at 6:30 a.m. And after I went to the bathroom and had my coffee, I decided to clean. So I crawled around the floor under the TV table. I had an HDMI cable I bought. It doesn't fit. Took me about 20 minutes to find that out. And now I have two extra fans I could not get to. There's a small fan over there and a fan there and a fan there. Now there are 9 fans on the Box Fan Video Network. And the picture you see of me is of me when I was about 20 at my mother's house in this racing jacket or vest that I used to love. I don't know whatever happened to that thing. I wore it all the time for years. And found a bunch of pictures of me. So I'll be posting those. So I went and cleaned the entire floor. Papers, lottery tickets, dry cat food, dirt. I found I don't know. I even found money on the floor. Some of this is already in here. But what that is, it's something. Not a quarter. Oh, it's a token for an arcade. Very dirty. All right, I know I found at least 3 quarters. So let's see what we got there. 1, 2, 3, 4. A very beat up nickel. 5, 6, 7, 8 quarters, almost enough to wash. That's $2, 10, 20, 25, 35, 45. Whoops, just dropped the dime. 55, 258. I'll take that dime in a minute. But I literally crawled around and picked everything off the floor that I could find. And still finding stuff. I got a vacuum. I'm not doing it today because I sat on the bed and promptly went onto the floor facing this way at an angle I couldn't get up. I landed on the fan base. I cracked it, but it still works. So I'm still finding pieces of cat food that have fallen out of the cat feeding bag. So tomorrow I will vacuum, but I did a hell of a lot of cleaning. Still coughing up stuff, and it took me 3 hours. And right here is very, very sore, and so that's what. And it is 87 degrees. Yesterday was absolutely brutal in here. Little girl cat stayed out all day, all night, did not come upstairs at all. And mama cat came in and zoomed 3 or 4 times during the night. Fluffy likes to lie under that round table. He's lying there. He came in and sat on his bed. I moved his bed over so I could have extra room with the extra fans. But I haven't done videos because it's been too hot. The only way to do stuff is in the morning. So I dove into it. And diving into the channel numbers, 1,417,765 views and 20,876 subscribers. God, even my right shoulder blade in the back hurts. I know I landed really hard. So, and in Nevada, a judge has thrown out the case of the state GOP chairman and others contesting the 2020 election, and the state has said they're going to appeal, but all these cases that are phony baloney will get thrown out once the Supreme Court decides the immunity of Donald Trump. The Fannie Willis case is falling apart. She's probably going to go to jail. The Alvin Bragg case will fall apart. And when Trump's elected, he'll put new people in the DOJ, and they'll all go over after the drug addicted, corrupt payoffs from China, Biden family, including Dementia Joe. And the debate is Thursday. That's going to be a total sellout for Biden. If Biden stands, it'll be a miracle if he stands for an hour and a half. If he doesn't babble or start mumbling something incoherent that no one can figure it out, something in ancient Sanskrit or Skrit or Anunnaki that only Biden understands in his own Biden universe. And they will try to trap Trump with Jake Trapper and the other CNN host. Why he would ever do a thing on CNN, but when he's done debates before, all the networks are biased against him, even Fox, and he made Fox. Computer, stop. It's 5:30 p.m. and 87 right now, so I'm going to go out when this is done. My body will let me move. I took a hot shower. It didn't help much, but what I did this morning, what made me sore, first I had to deal with trying to move everything to get to the back of the TV to put in the HDMI cable, which is over there somewhere. The connectors were wrong. I bought a brand new HDMI cable I thought was longer than what I had. I want to get a splitter so I can connect my Blu-ray player. I'd like to watch movies before I die. And so far I have not been able to find one that I can connect it to my Mac Mini and the Blu-ray. And the problem with this 2014 is it only has one HDMI port from the ancient days. There is a new Sony Bravia, in fact about 7 of them. You watch B, that's the letter B as in boy, B as in ball, the installer. He had a whole video on the Sony Bravia, and they run from about 800 to 3,000. But he had one, God, it was TCL, and it was something like 98 inches, and it was $5,000. I couldn't put a 98-inch set in unless I moved everything over. There wouldn't be the room in here, although it would be nice. Then I'd put the Sony over here. I'd lose a fan, prop the Sony up somehow, or build a platform. One day I hope to have a workshop and a house. But so anyway, let me see if anybody's in chat. But now I'm 3 feet closer because I moved the camera table, I moved the Diablo 2 table closer to the television, as close as I can get. And I did a lot of cleaning, so I did a lot of, there's cups and cups and cups of pens and pencils, and God knows what else, and every time I touch something else falls on the floor. But I'll have to go through those pens and see which one works. Okay, let's get rid of the Ooga. Let's see what it, and there we go. There are cats meowing. So let's put this to sleep. And they keep beating up my 27th level Diablo 2 character, so that's very annoying. They keep dying. I don't have a powerful enough bow to kill them. Okay. And finding me on the floor, that was very interesting because I go, how the hell am I going to get up? Because my legs were twisted backwards and underneath me, and I managed to lean on the file drawer thing. I pulled everything out, I moved the table. What's the most interesting thing I found? Money. And the fact that I couldn't believe how many lottery tickets had fallen on the floor. Used lottery tickets. So they're in a coffee can. But also the pictures of me as a child and as an adult. There's even 2 pictures of me as a baby, which I found on my phone, but I cannot find the box fan video. Oh, I found some stamps today. That was exciting. So now I have 3 sets of stamps. This is the thing for tea time to remind me they want to preview for bake. I don't know if I'll send it in or not, but they got a bill me for the new tea time. It's Kathy's tea time. I just look at it with interest. She loves teacups and tea rooms and scones and all that stuff. And my right shoulder is killing me. So, I charged some batteries. I had eggs with mushrooms this morning. And yeah, well, I find that the best character for survival, the worst is a necromancer. The best two are the Amazon because she gets special things on fire and cold, and the paladin. The barbarian can be good, but he's really gonna be a high level. And the problem with the barbarian, I tend to look for bows right away where I can sock it. The king of Diablo 2 is poison. The next thing is freezing. The next thing is lightning. And the other things you put in your shields, like the purple stones, are useless. I have one character with something like I don't know, 30 shield for immunity against poison and stuff. And you want to get through the first level, kill Andario, go out to the desert, and don't go down in the catacombs to kill that guy that the woman's husband got killed. Go out in the desert and get the cube. You get the cube, all the stones, you start converting them as fast as you can. You put 3 in, boink, they go to a bigger stone, a bigger stone, a bigger stone. And you put those in your weapon, your bow, and you put those in your shield. But the rest of them are useless. Of course, the problem is, I clicked on something. I clicked on Photo Booth on the Mac Mini, the 2006, not connected to a network. The problem is, I got to figure a way to get somebody to put the internet on so I can do a game with the expansion disc. And the other problem is, when I originally started playing Diablo 2, you had to call Blizzard, which Microsoft bought, and they had to give you a patch to get the game to work. And I don't know if you can do that anymore or not. So, and I don't want to buy a PC to play Diablo 2 Resurrected, although I would love to do it. It's my favorite game in the world. Let's see. Max Summon. I tend to build up the strongest thing the Necromancer has is the Golem. I tend to build him up as quickly as I can, and then the Mage. So, well, this table I found in the street. It's basically a one-drawer table with a space. I put my keyboards in there. The table in front of me, found the street. The table the TV's under, found the street. The table that the Mac Mini is on and all the pens and pencils and storage thing, I went up in the hills and found it in the street. So, yeah, the problem with Wirt's Leg is you can't play that till you go to the cow level, and then the cow kills you. Original game, I played the cow level. I died every time. Walked in. The other one, you go after that worm when you get the true thing of Cow Rasha and stick the staff in there, and then the worm freezes you to death and beats the crap out of you. So, but I love Diablo 2. There's another game I loved. If I ever get the spare money, I will get a 46 and play the Rise and Rule of Ancient Empires by Sierra, but it's buggy. It will crash. But it was a great. You build a city and you attack other cities. And the other games I loved were Duke Nukem and Castle Wolfenstein and Command and Conquer. But I got that one game where you role played and you get around the corner and they kill him. And I never got I got Command and Conquer General, but I never played it. So I don't like new stuff because I got Call of Duty. I was at Pearl Harbor. I couldn't get out of the hold of the ship. I was on the train. I couldn't figure out how to draw the gun and shoot the zombies. So I said, screw this. I give up on this PlayStation and Xbox nonsense. Go back to my N64 where I could play GoldenEye, or my Nintendo or my Sega Genesis, or my Kathy's storage had my charging connectors and all that. That's gone. I have my Atari something game machine, so I have to go to a place here locally and see if they have the charging cables and all that, or buy a whole new system. If I ever have a house, there'll be a dedicated computer video room where one side will be my Macs and MacBooks and iPads, and then the other side will be all the game machines and some arcade games. The hardest thing to find is Spy Hunter, where you sit down. I love Spy Hunter. And the other thing I'd want, I don't know if I'd want Gauntlet 1 or Gauntlet 2. Those are the two. And find Kathy an Alien game, because she loved playing this Alien game we found at Harris in Tahoe. That was $5,000. It was new. And she loves pinball. Yeah, I gotta have a way. I'm running a 2006 Mac Mini. The problem is, you go to a 2007, you can only go up to a certain point, OS 10 point whatever, and then you can't play Diablo anymore, which aggravates the hell out of me too. All right, let's look at this. No. And oh, it took me forever to get iTunes to just give me a simple list of my music. It's running. This is a Mac Mini 1.1, which you can upgrade the CPU or the GPU, whatever the hell you call it. A gigabyte of memory, and you can put the new chip in, and you can put a new hard drive in, which would be helpful. But yeah, it has a big 60 gigabyte hard drive. Wow! I can remember on the Apple II when they came out with the cider hard drive, you had 1 gigabyte. That was, and one company came out with a 2 gigabyte hard drive. So Marvell Yukon Gigadite adapter, Ethernet controller, and you have a gigabyte of memory. I don't know if you can get that up there, but the problem is you can't really upgrade it past, it's 10.6.8, and when you go past that, you're stuck. You can't play Diablo anymore. I looked it up on the Diablo site, or on a site, how far you can play Diablo. But I sit here at night when I wake up and I can't go to sleep, and I drink too damn much coffee, and I play Diablo 2, because it's the only game so far. Somewhere in my bedroom, I found another bag of bottles. Kathy will be here Tuesday we will take all the cans and bottles up to the recycling place so I can get money for food, because I'm running out of food. And somewhere in the bedroom is my Civilization 3 Complete, which a guy sent me on eBay that will work on this. And that's my other game I loved. For one thing, it's really easy to beat the enemy. And when they came out with 4, 5, and 6, I kept getting, the barbarians kept killing me. I'd build a thing based in the old way, and they would come in and smash my city to smithereens. So I hated the upgrade. And the other game I want, mostly because my dear late friend of 40 years, Maroney, played it for years, is a copy of War in Russia on the Apple II. You stack up units, and then you just sit there and you slog as the Russians, or you slog as the Germans. You try to get to Berlin. So I had Diablo 3, but the problem with Diablo 3, there's this area with a courtyard, and you cross these kind of bridges, and then the demon comes out and he proceeds to kill you, and I could not destroy him, and I don't think it lets you go back. So I just said, screw this. I hate games that do that. They're too hard. I'm not saying I want to win all the time, although I do. But when they make it impossible for you to win, then I get really annoyed. You know, what's the use of playing this game? I can't beat the game. The guy is too powerful. So, this Silicon Mac is weird. I would have to. And the other problem is, I'd have to get up the Hitachi drive, and I made a mistake when I bought the Hitachi drive. There's another one for $20 more where you can put a hard drive in it. And wait a minute, I forgot something. The Silicon Mac Mini has no CD drive, so I'd have to get an external external CD drive, which is why I play older Macs, like the 2009 that Kathy broke, the 2010 that Fuzzy broke, and other Macs. There's 4 Macs in the bedroom need to be repaired. So, well, drop me a line. You know where I'm at. Write me at Roasting in My Oven, Martinez, California. Oh, it's hot in here. Yesterday was absolutely horrible. I was just dying in here. It was 90 degrees, but it felt like it was 100. I went and fed the cats. So drop me a line. I give people my email address and nobody writes me, which is very discouraging. We'd love to contact you and all that, and then they're full of crap. So, oh my God. I got post-it notes falling. I got cards falling. Oh, there's another. I found about 15 marking pens. I don't know if they're good or not either. And I woke up this morning with a pimple on my nose, and it was raised. And I'm like, oh, that's a great way to wake up with a thing annoying the hell out of me. And my box of inhalers is full. I'm running out of room. There's no room on this area. So, okay. There, I'll stop some of the falling on the floor stuff. They discontinue my inhalers, which is annoying. So, anyhow, with the fans off in here, it is. Oh, I moved the broken chair into the bedroom and brought this one out. It is 85 in here. And when I go out to feed the cats, it is roasting. Last night I went out at 7 o'clock, figuring that's enough time. The raccoon won't be out. Wrong, raccoon showed up. So I'm not going to be on here long. My chest hurts. I've been coughing so much, this hurts. So I don't know. Well, they didn't expect me to come on at 5. I usually come on around 8. But I want to get it done so I can take another shower. And I've been sleeping part of the day. I think I went to sleep about 11. I woke up twice to go to the bathroom because I drank coffee, makes me go to the bathroom. And sometime next month I will take this to the Apple store until I can't get it to work or call Apple Care. I found 3 of the 4 cans of chunk light tuna and vegetable oil. I have not found the 4th one yet. I'm going to have to crawl under the table again. It went somewhere. Got the wrong ones. This is a bag of Kleenex to blow my nose and tissues and other stuff. There's an empty bag sitting on the bed, so. No, I don't know what happened there. She's sporadic anymore. So, well, I'm going to go because I am dying with these fans off. So I'm going to gather up the water bottles for the ants and food and go feed Mama Cat and Kitten. I gave Mama Cat some food. She ate. I gave Fluffy the remainder of Mama Cat's food. He ate it. He eats anything. And my hands are hurting. when I fell, I landed on the base of the smaller pan and cracked it. But I was more stunned by falling off the bed. You plink. And now the way I hope, and I said to myself, I hope that's not an earthquake or a fire where I'm lying here unable to get up. Oh, my little cat fell down again. What's it? Well, at the curb where the cats get fed, there's ants. So I drowned them so they don't get onto the cat's food. And when I fed Tiny one yesterday morning, I got food from the soup kitchen or Friday morning, and doing it early in the morning, all the flies in the world show up and start going on her food. So that's why I'm feeding her in the evening. And I found a thumb drives. I don't know what's on these. I will find out. There is a thumb drive here on the Mac Mini that I took CD artwork, and I have about 50 songs on them. I put the other one, the 2005, too. I have to run back and forth with the thumb drive for the artwork since you cannot get on the internet. This is a thing, USB with multiple switches. I think they light up, but I'll have to plug it in to see. And the one problem with the Silicon Mac Mini, it won't recognize portable hard drives. It won't recognize USB things. It's weird. So, yeah. Well, there's let's see what out. Logitech something, SanDisk, and I don't know what the hell the third one is. Hold on. Light alert, light alert. It doesn't say. It's something, a mouse. Oh, I found a mouse too, another mouse. And now I have 6 mice. So this will go up there until I can play with it and see what the hell's on there. Can't find my Box Fan Video Network channel slide. I thought it was on the one phone. It's not. So, yeah, I sat on the bed, and the problem with the bed is the bottom of the bed is foam to hold it up. I have room for my feet. This bed needs to be about 2 feet longer, and I'm going to measure the bed and go up to Home Depot and then take it home on the bus with my cart. My folding cart is starting to die on me. I'll put a board where it's about 2 feet longer because my feet stick out past the bed, and then my feet are cold even in the summertime. So, all right, I'm going to go. I hope you have a great day and stay cooler than I am as I go feed the rampaging animals. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 where you see content nowhere else. I have a kitty video to post. I apologize to my channel members. Hello, Bellamy and all the cats. Oh, and Top Cat had a rough night. The Weather Channel says there may be heavy and severe storms from Pittsburgh all the way to Boston with possible tornadoes, which is pretty wild. I said they'll call you a tornado twister Tim soon, and I said maybe you could hunker down on the old Ironsides and ride out the storm. So I am going to go and go feed the animals and then go back to sleep. But right now there's a small fan, box fan, box fan, box fan, round fan, powerful fan, large, small fan, fan, and another one on the floor. Well, there may be 10 now. There's a small, and I found the one in the bedroom. It works. I have that going to make the bedroom a little cooler. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fans in here. 10, count them, 10. So the Box Fan Radio Network. I'm not gonna get bored. I'm sore. Problem my shower, if I run hot water, the water gets over the floor, and then in the past it's dripped down in through the. I need to get grout for the tile along the tub. Water's leaked through the ceiling into my neighbor's apartment below me. So I really can't take a really hot shower here. What I really need to go is have the money to go to a hot tub and just put 2 straws on my nose, pretend to be a submarine, just soak my whole body for about 2 hours, just and have Kathy sit there help me get out when I melt, turn into a pile of goo. Also found things like a little 2 kitty brushes. This one's retractable. Those things are bent. I didn't do it. This one isn't. But cats, particularly little girl, get burrs. So there's all kinds of stuff floating around here. I hope eventually to have it all put away. So no, they never fix anything in here. Their excuse is too much stuff in the way or other BS. I will go when I have the money. I have to now get Fluffy and little girl their shots, and then I have to go get Mama Cat and Kitten their shots in August. And I'm going to ask the director of housing to waive the pet deposit because I said there have been 4 managers here and no one ever asked me for a pet deposit, and I can't afford it. It would be a hardship. Let's see what he says. And he should hire better people, being a graduate of Carnegie Tech. I'm sorry, old school Pittsburghers call it Carnegie Tech. Nobody back in the bird calls it Carnegie Mellon. He's a graduate of Carnegie Tech. But he should have more sense than that to hire dictatorial managers who only selectively enforce certain rules. All right, with that in mind, I'm going to go. This is George Senda. Have a great afternoon, a great evening. I guess it is evening or late afternoon at 5:55 in the afternoon. Stay warm, stay cool, stay dry, stay hydrated. Have an adult beverage. Dive into the pool. Watch out for tornadoes. I can't say it. Watch out for tornadoes. And watch the sky. But the place is getting cleaner. All I have to do is vacuum. There's a lot of ground in dust on this floor. And ground in dirt and cat litter. The cats track cat litter all over the place. And when Fluffy and little girl pass on, and I'll probably adopt. If I could get Mama Cat to stay in here and Kitten, who's frightened all the time, I'll probably adopt Tiny One. Because if I get a house, they all go with me. And then they'd have a pool, they'd have a patio, they'd have kitty loungers, they'd have a catio, and they'd be safe. And I already know the house I want. It's about, I'm not going to say how much it is. It's in the millions. That's one reason I play the lotto. If I win, it's Vegas, baby. And get my Boomer Buggy X Pro. They came out with a new model. Tried to call their dealership in Santa Rosa, they wouldn't answer the phone. And that's what I'm doing lately, is coughing. All right. Thanks for coming to the Navy area. I don't know where everybody is. Hi, Bellamy and all the cats. Hello, Top Cat, and hello, Bellamy's owner, who is looking for charcoal activated cat treats. All right, I will see you next time, whenever it is. Tuesday, I go trudging 1.5 miles up the hills of Martinez. The hills are alive with the sound of clanking bottles and cans. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. This is George Senda, the aching guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Come on, machine. Now it will turn on. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. I have a lot of sound effect at this. Now I just find the mouse. There it is. Oh, wrong mouse. Hold on. We do get foghorns here at weird hours. Not the train